Okay, so now what do we have? We have different, we have what's called the modal, we have a modal fretboard here. All right, so I have to cover the topics that, we have to cover. What happened? So here, see the three C's, C, 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 see the three A's, A. Big Bird could do this, right? See that, you remember Big Bird, Sesame Street? See the three G's, G, G, G. See the three E's, E, E, E. D-I-triple-E. The Institute of Electronic and Electrical Engineers, triple E, 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 E. See the three D's, D, D, D. Why am I saying this? Because this is the D cage now. Okay, so we'll make it clear. This is the D cage now. This is still good old D cage. Nothing's changed except the banner now has more lettering to it. Okay, so I left the old lettering on this side of the fretboard, and it all repeats twice. If you have a fretboard that has about 26 or 28 frets, I'm not sure how many there are here, but I know there's about 28 of them. So we have cage twice. I left the old tripentatonic, so this is the 1, the 4, and the 5. So in the A cage, you have an A shape root, you have a D shaped fourth, and an E shaped fifth. Let's look at them. Where are they? Let's look at that A cage. A shaped root would be 5 root 3. D shaped fourth would be root 4, 6. Remember, that's the fourth. So it's root 4, 6. That's second inversion. In the key of C, it'd be second inversion fourth. But we don't even have a key assigned to it. We're just looking at scale tone numbers. And it would be also an E-shaped fifth. You know our familiar E shape. Okay, where we'd have the fret nut, the fret nut for all three of them is obviously going to be right here. Okay, so the A-shaped root is going to be 5 root 3, regular A shape that you play like this. Here's A. And then we have a D-shaped fourth. And then we have an E-shaped fifth. And there's the fifth, 2, 5, 7. Now that was in the key of A. So that 2, 5, 7 in the key A would be the fifth of A. Second inversion would be a B, an E, and a G sharp. Was I correct with that? The second, the fifth, and the seventh of A. So that. The sound the inversion that was ringing through was actually first inversion, because I missed the bottom strings there, but really the action strings are second inversion. You hear the difference? So the action strings, the action fingers are where you put your fingers. That I like to define as a chord. So in A, we've got, you put your fingers on the three notes that make that A. If you do that, the fingered notes are second inversion. And then same thing with the D is second inversion. And then E is second inversion. Okay? So that's the tripentatonic banner. Alright? But now I've come up with this modal banner. It's a modal banner. So from A to A, we still have the A box. It's just the banner, instead of saying A cross E, A cross D cross E, remember our shapes? A, 5 root 3, D, root 4, 6, and E, 2, 5, 7. Remember, so in the key of C, the 2, 5, 7 would be G. It'd be D, G, and the 7th of C is B. Alright? Now we have the entire modal alphabet up here. What is this? Well, I can tell you, what does it look like? It is an ascending pentatonic scale starting on E. So pentatonically, the A shape starts on the 5th, right? Down here. So this is the A shape pentatonic scale. 5, 6, root 2, 4, 5. There's our S3S right there. A has a nice... Okay, wait a minute. I hope I'm not getting in trouble here. No, that's not an S3S right there. We have the top of an S3S right there. The top 2 strings of a stack of 3 short right there. In A, then we go to our nice A shape up here, and then with the warped over up here we have the bottom 2 strings of an S3S. So we have a nice A shape there. It gives us a nice A shape. A has that kind of a shape there. It almost looks like a sideways A there. Okay, it looks like an A. So that's why A is an easy shape to play. Okay, because if I started, say I'm going to do an A shaped C up here. So action fingers. Ready? A C shape, A shaped C. All right. Now, what was I talking about? All right, so we've got the action fingers there. Okay, so we were talking about the A box here and what's going on with the pentatonic, the modal banners. So this is the new thing that I worked on to make this clear. So each cage is defined by the bottom string shape. The A shape is the 5, 6. Okay, we've given that definition. It's got labeled bookend isolation, which, you know, the 5 is shared with the C, 3, 4, 5. The 6 is shared with the G, 6, 7 root. But this is the A shape right here. So this is the defining string fragment right there. So we have our A, which is 5 root 3. We have our D, which is root 4, 6. And we have our E, which is 2, 5, 7, all second inversion. But now I've added in between the modal minors and even the half diminished. So we have a C shaped, a D shaped, and a G shaped, and these are normal chords. So when I say a C shaped, I'm talking about a C shaped. For instance, a C shaped C is this. Okay, but in the A box, which starts on, let's say, the 5 in the key of C, okay, the C shape is shaped like this. Now that would be a C-shaped major, but remember, it's the second minor in the key of, in the A, the second minor in any major scale, modal scale, right? The second minor is, the second is minor. So it goes major, major 4th, major 5th, but the second is minor, the 3rd is minor, and the 6th is minor. So we just follow a pentatonic scale here. You notice how this is an ascending pentatonic scale. A, C, D, and the